Happy Friday, friends. Michelle coming to you with this week's Devo. I wanted to talk to you guys about something really important. So we just wrapped up 3-4 weeks straight of camp season, right? And that took a lot out of a lot of the staff, a lot of the volunteers. It was a lot of hours. It was day and night. It was a lot to deal with. And a lot of us were feeling a little drained, I think. I, for one, was feeling quite drained, which is why I actually didn't do a devotional last week. I didn't even send an email, I think, last week. I was like at a point where I just knew my cup was empty and I just couldn't go on anymore. And I want to talk to everybody about the importance of recognizing that we're tired, taking rest, and being unapologetic about it. And so I got a couple of stories, obviously, some from the Bible and some personal, that really kind of drove this whole subject home. So talking about being tired, wrapped up camps. And I want to just say it's very human. It's a very human thing to get tired. Even Jesus was tired. So the story of the woman at the well, if you look it up in the Bible, it starts with Jesus tired, sat down next to the well. And that's where he meets the woman at the well. And so even Jesus grew tired. Even Jesus got tired because he's human. And even he recognized, hey, I'm tired. I need a drink of water. And I'm just going to sit here. And I'm going to, he had a conversation, but he knew he needed to rest. Just recognizing the being tired, right? Another thing I want to talk about is how do we know we're tired? And I'll tell you a story that happened just a few days ago, and it really kind of helped drive this home for me, is my son was sitting around, and he had a cup like this, right? And he was drinking from it, and then all of a sudden, all I heard was, he just kept doing that slurping sound when he was at the end of his cup, right? And I was like, oh, you're so annoying right now, because what happens when you hear a noise like that is we get annoyed. And has it ever happened to you where you're annoyed with yourself because you don't have the energy, or you don't have the time, or you're rushing around trying to get things done because you're trying to put it, you're stretching yourself too thin, and you just automatically just get annoyed. We need to stop doing that. We need to stop thinking about the signs, right? Like that slurping sound is, my cup is empty and I'm exhibiting things that are frustrating me, but the real problem is I'm tired, and I need to recognize that, and I need to take some time. So take rest. And third part is be unapologetic about it. There were some people who I love you guys because you're like, we didn't see a video this week. And I was like, nope, didn't send one out. Because you know what? I was like, okay, I can stay for another hour and get this done. Or I could go home and go sit on the couch, or go lay in the pool, or go spend some time with my kiddo. And I chose to do those other things instead of saying to myself, oh, let me just work a little bit harder. No, my body was telling me I need to take some rest. I need to reconnect with my family. I haven't seen them very much this week because I've been here all day and all night because of camps and stuff like that. It's just been a long couple of weeks. Recognize, and again, like I said, set boundaries and be unapologetic about it. It's okay to take a break. So I wanted to bring up our anchor verses. So we talked about the woman on the well story earlier. That's in the Bible. You guys can look that up. But again, examples from scripture where the Bible emphasizes the importance of both physical and spiritual rest. Matthew 11:28, come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. So again, it's recognizing that Jesus and God himself even said, you take rest on the seventh day. You have to rest at some point. You have to recognize it. Jesus invites his disciples, come with me by yourselves to a quiet place and get some rest. So that's Mark 6:31. And then finally, Isaiah 40:31, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. So those who rest will have rejuvenation and will be able to keep going. And that's sometimes you have to be able to say, yeah, no, I need to take some time. I need to rest. I need to stop going 100 miles a minute and just recognize that. And it's so important for your spiritual health, so important for your own mental health, your own physical health. Take care, you guys. It's hot out there, which is another reason why I'm bringing this up. It's okay to say, hey, I'm going to come inside, sit down. If some of y'all who work outside for us at the grill and on our operations team and stuff like that, like I've been trying to be extra sensitive to seeing the signs of fatigue and just making sure y'all get some time inside and indoors. So yeah, I love you guys too much to not talk about this really important subject. We all work very, very hard. And I want to recognize that. So thanks for all you guys do. Hope to see you guys this weekend. Don't forget, it's July 4th next weekend. We've got a lot of people out of town. So if anyone has some availability, would love to see it, especially Saturday night. We are pretty short in all areas Saturday night. So if some of y'all are not going out of town, would love to see you guys here. But I hope you guys had a great week last week. I hope you had a great week this week, and I hope to see you guys this weekend. Ciao.